So many people have things they want to do, and it'll be right in front of them, and they can't convince themselves to go and do it because they're sitting there analyzing every single thing that could go wrong. They're sitting there just paralyzed by it. It's paralysis by analysis. You're sitting there watching whatever it is. We'll use a girl for example. You want to go approach this girl, and you're thinking about every single bad thing that could happen. You're thinking, man, what if she rejects me in front of all these people? What if people start laughing at me? What if this, what if that? What if I say something stupid? All these negative thoughts stop you from taking action on doing the things you want to be doing. It could be getting to the gym. Maybe you have gym anxiety. You're thinking about people staring at you because you're doing something wrong. Maybe it's a goal you have set and you don't want to start it because you don't know where to begin. You're just making yourself freeze up and not even do it because you're overthinking. So many people have this problem. It's more common nowadays, I'm sure. I used to have it really bad, and I mean really bad, and I got over it simply by just trying to stop thinking. I know it sounds stupid, I know it sounds obvious, but if you can start getting to that point where you just neglect those thoughts, and just the second you see what you want to be doing, you just jump at it, it's a game changer. The reason this works, I'm going to give you an example. Picture just a complete meathead, just stupid, got drool dripping down his lip, retarded. Those people typically set out to do all these things because they're not autistically analyzing every single possibility for whatever they're trying to do. They think it, they're after it because they're that dumb, right? The reason people like me and you analyze everything and think so much, I'm not going to say it's because we're more intelligent, because I'm not going to, this comes out very egotistical, and that's not what I mean. It's just, we're just deeper thinkers. That's how our brain works. We process things differently, and we like to logically think about it. But the problem with that is your brain naturally thinks negatively. That's how everybody is. Negative thinking is the initial instinct for most things like that. And it's because it's like a survival instinct. You're saying no because it's your way of keeping yourself safe, keeping yourself from spiking your anxiety levels. That's just what it is. So negative thoughts are the initial instinct, and those meatheads with the drool falling down their lip, just spit dangling, they don't think that way. So they just jump after it. They don't even have a thought pass through. It's the initial thought, boom, let's get after it. That's what you should strive to be. I know it sounds stupid, I should try to be dumb, but it's not in that sense. You're just trying to be more present and not think as much. Because in reality, those people are probably more present than me and you, because they're just not thinking all the time with every little thing, right? So it's a good way to go about it. And I remember I saw this thing in this movie a long time ago. It was a really dumb movie. It was what was it called? We're the Millers. You probably heard of it. But there was a scene, and ever since I saw the movie for the first time, it just stuck with me. And I forgot what he called it, but it's like the 1, 2, 3 method or whatever. So whenever you see something you want to do, you literally just count down in your head, 3, 2, 1, and right when you hit 1, you have to act on it. You just have to force yourself to act on it. Walk towards whatever it is, meeting somebody, going to the gym. Maybe you're driving there, you're sitting in the parking lot, you don't want to go in. 3, 2, 1, get out of your car, walk inside. Whatever the thing is in front of you that you're overthinking, just do it. If it's, we'll use social anxiety for example. You have to have a different approach for that, because that's not something that you can just, it's in front of you and you just get to it, right? You can't just start doing it. But let's say you're in a friend group and you feel uncomfortable around your friends, or maybe their friends that you don't know. You feel uncomfortable. You're sitting there overthinking, oh, how do I impress this guy? Just turn off your brain. Just stop thinking. That's the best advice I can give you. It's really hard. I know it's hard because you can't really control your brain unless you have a lot of practice doing it. Your brain is on autopilot for most people. You have to train it. It's a skill you develop to be able to control it, because at the end of the day, your mind is a tool, and if you can use it to your advantage, but most people don't, because it's constantly on autopilot, and we're usually always stimulated by something that just makes our attention span lacking, I guess, for lack of better words. But if you can train that and get it better, you have the option to stop thinking. And if you can get to that point, whenever you're in a situation like that, you literally just turn off your brain, stop thinking, and just be yourself. I know that's typical cliche advice, just be yourself. But in a situation like that, where you're nervous, you're trying to impress somebody, all you're doing is making it worse, because it stands out. People can intuitively tell whenever you're doing something like that. It's obvious. I'm being honest. It's obvious. I can tell whenever anybody's doing that, and it's not like I'm going to hold it against them, but it is a bit of a turn off. If I'm seeing somebody doing that, it's going to make me less likely to enjoy being around them, because they're not being themselves. They're not being true to themselves, and it's deceitful. At the end of the day, it is very deceitful. So if you can just fully stop thinking that way and just do what you want to be doing, you'll find out. And the thing is, if you do end up doing, like, taking this advice and stop thinking and being yourself, if they don't enjoy being around you, then why would you want to be hanging out with them in the first place? Because they don't like you for you. So every time you're around them, you have to wear this mask. Eventually the mask is going to crack, but while it is on, while you're pretending to be this person that you're not, like, why? Why would you even want to be in that situation? Because I can promise you, if I'm there, that's not going to be an enjoyable experience for me if I was the one doing that. Whenever you can develop this self-belief, this confidence in yourself to just be yourself, that's whenever it truly goes away, whenever you can actually do these things. But until then, just turn off your brain and just, do whatever comes to mind. It's the best way to go about it. It really is. It's very simple advice, but that's the best way to go about it. If it's something that's right in front of you, count down from 3, get to it. If it's something more situational or something you're trying to overcome, turn off your brain, stop analyzing it, because paralysis by analysis is a real thing. You sit there and keep thinking about it, you're done for. It's not happening. I will say, if you're somebody who can't stop thinking though, if you reframe it to, instead of thinking about the negatives, you think about the positive outcomes that could happen, that's another way to go about doing this that'll really help a lot. Because if you're sitting there thinking about all the good things that can come from something, you're gonna be like, oh, well, shit, all this could happen. Let me get to it. Let me go after it, because it could change my life. It could do this. It could do that. If you think about all these good things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna convince yourself. Same way you think about the bad things, you're gonna convince yourself not to do it. If you think about all the good things, of course, you're gonna convince yourself to do it. That's just how humans work. We're very stupid like that, very easy to manipulate. You can easily manipulate yourself, very easily. You just gotta know the right ticks. So, got any value from this video? Appreciate you subscribe. Besides that, see you in the next one.